Example, Mr. and Mrs. Cruz are planning to have children after traveling the world. They had a conversation about how many children they want, particularly having a boy and a girl. They decided to have 2 children. So first, let x be the random variable representing the number of girls. So ito na muna po yung gagawin ninyo, no? So kung babalikan ninyo yung module number 1, random variable and probability distribution, marireview nyo po kung paano makukuha yung outcome and yung random variable. Marireview nyo kung paano ba makukuha yung outcome and random variable x. So, since kailangan nyo munang i-represent yung x, it's either girl or boy. So, in this problem, we let x be the random variable representing the number of girls. So, since Mr. and Mrs. Cruz their plan is to have 2 children. So, yung outcome po is only 2 children. It could be boy, girl, boy, girl, boy and boy, girl and boy, girl and girl. So, since we let x represent the number of girl, dito po sa outcome, only 1 girl lang nag-appear. Kaya ilalagay nyo po sa value of random variable x is 1. Dito, wala namang girl, kaya 0. Dito po may isang girl, kaya 1. And dalawang girl. So, dito po is 2. Then, after getting the distribution table of random variable x, we need to find the mean or expected value. So, let's have the first step. The first step in finding the mean or expected value is construct the probability distribution for the random variable x representing the number of girl. So, kunin na po natin yung value of random variable x, which is 0, 1, and 2. So, bakit po naging 3 na lang? Since dito is naging 4. So, dun po sa random variable and probability distribution, sa pagkuha ng probability, aalamin muna natin yung number of occurrence of frequency. Since yung 0 is isang beses lang naman po siya nag-appear dito. So, yung number of frequency nila, yung number of frequency po, ilang beses ba nag-appear yung outcome. Ano po? So, si 0, isang beses lang naman nag-appear. So, number of frequency is 1. Yung 1, which is the random variable x, which is 1, nag-appear po siya ng 2 beses. So, yung frequency niya is 2. Yung 2 naman, isang beses lang nag-appear. With a total of ilang frequency lahat? 1 plus 2 plus 1 is equal to 4. So, para makuha po yung probability, let's get, sa pagkuha po ng probability, hindi po, the probability is from the range of 0 to 1. So, let's have, since the total number of frequency is 4, we have the probability is 1/4, 2/4 or 1/2, and 1/4. So, kapag tinodal nyo po lahat ito, this is equal to 1. Next. So, pagkatapos nyo po makuha yung probability of random variable x, step 2 is multiply the value of random variable x by the corresponding probability. So, ito na po yung x, random variable x, and ito na yung probability. So, i-multiply lang po natin yung random variable x, sa probability of random variable x. So, we have 0 times 1/4 is 0, 1 times 1/2 is 1/2 or 0.5, and 2 times 1/4 is equal to 2/4 or 0.5. So after po ma-multiply yung random variable x to the corresponding probability, the next step is add the results obtained in step 2. Results obtained is the mean of the probability distribution. So, yung minultiply po natin random variable and the corresponding probability, i-add lang natin. So, ito na yon. So, 0 plus 0.5 plus 0.5 is equal to 1. So, ito na po yung value ng mean, which is, ito yung symbol, and the formula is the sum of random variable x times the probability of x. So, the mean is 1. So, the mean of the probability distribution is 1. This implies that the average number of having a girl child. Natapos na po natin mahanap yung value ng mean. So, the value of mean is 1. So, now, let's discuss the variance. Paano ba hanapin ang variance? So, there is a step. The number 1 step is find the mean of the probability distribution. So, dun sa nauna, finding the mean, nakuha na natin yung mean, which is 1. So, recall lang, pagkuha ng mean is, i-multiply yung random variable x to the corresponding probability. Then, pag nakuha nyo na yung, pag na-multiply nyo na, so, 0, i-add nyo na po yung result, which is 0 plus 0.5 plus 0.5 is equal to 1. So, the next step is subtract the mean from each value of random variable x. So, ito po yung kaninang table. Ito naman. So, sabi daw, isa-subtract lang yung mean from the random variable x. So, which is the random variable x is 0 minus, ang mean natin is 1. So, 0 minus 1 is equal to negative 1. 1 minus 1 is equal to 0. 2 minus 1 is equal to 1. So, next step is square the result obtained in step 2. So, yung na-obtain po natin ng step 2 is the difference of mean and random variable x. So, ito na yung result ng difference ng mean and random variable x. Negative 1, 0, 1. So, on step 3, sabi daw po, square the result obtained in step 2. Ito yung na-obtain natin in step 2. I-square lang po yan. So, negative 1 times negative 1 is equal to 1. 0 times 0, 0. 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Next step, multiply the results obtained in step 3 by the corresponding probability. So, yung na-obtain naman natin sa step 3 is yung square ng mean and random variable x. So, on step 4, we will multiply this result, yung square po ng mean and random variable sa probability of x, which is 1 times 0.25 is equal to 0.25. 0.5 times 0 is equal to 0. 0.25 times 1 is equal to 0.25. Yan. I-multiply nyo lang po yung probability of random variable x sa square ng mean na na-obtain ninyo sa step 3, which is the square of the mean minus the random variable x. The next step is get the sum of the results obtained in step 4. Results obtained is the value of the variance sa probability distribution. So, ano ba yung na-obtain ninyo sa step 4? Ito po yung minultiply natin yung square ng mean and random variable times the probability of random variable. Ito po yun. So, yan na po. Step 5, get the sum. So, ito na yung naging result sa step 4. I-add nyo lang po ito. So, 0.25 plus 0 plus 0.25 is equal to 0.5. So, ito na po yung variance. Ayan po. Ayan po yung formula. So, para makuha yung variance, kailangan nyo muna pong alamin or makuha yung mga nasa step for finding the variance. So, the variance is 0.5. Now, to get the standard deviation, so, the standard deviation is the square root of variance. So, i-square root lang po natin yung value ng variance. So, ang value ng variance is 0.5. I-square root lang po natin. So, the square root of 0.5 is equal to 0.7071. Yan na po yung value ng standard deviation.